Let me watch the dev blog. I think they won already.
Hey folks, I'm Andre, also known as Medler.
And I'm Paul, also known as Pabro.
Let's react to the dev blog.
We're back with the final dev update of 2024. Today is November 8th. We just wanted to give you a warning. We will be talking about Arcane spoilers in our first section. So if you haven't finished the finale, skip to the time on the screen.
You heard him. I did finish it, so I will watch it.
Well, the disclaimer out of the way, let's take a moment to talk about Arcane. It's been such an amazing journey to watch the story play out. And like many of you, we're sad it's over. But don't worry, we do still have a few more things in store on the game side. When we got started on Season 1, we got to watch the champions in Arcane live out stories we'd already seen or knew a little bit of. Or in some cases, we got to really flesh out the backstory of some older champions.
With Season 1, Caitlin received a visual update to better align the game and the show. And for Season 2, we're doing something similar for Victor. And tomorrow, you'll see his update hit PBE.
We're not pulling a Gangplank and disabling him because he's dead.
Well, hold on. I think you're onto something with killing Gangplank and other characters. Okay.
Anyway, we wanted to better represent his evolved, powered-up form we saw in Arcane, and the personality
Wait, did they confirm he's dead?
goes along with it. Victor's update is primarily focused on updating his visuals, audio, and backstory. We want to showcase the striking evolution and changes you just saw him go through in the show. So we're going to keep the gameplay you know and love, with a slight change to his ultimate. The ult will still function largely the way it does now, but it'll get bigger with every kill until the ult is over. We wanted to mirror the feeling from Arcane, where he manifests a massive, growing storm that consumes
How long is
everything
that?
around him.
We also updated all of
What
Victor's
the
skins. We do want to point out that because
It does now,
Okay, but so it resets on kill.
but it'll get bigger with every kill until the ult is over. We wanted to mirror the feeling from Arcane, where he manifests a massive, growing storm that consumes
When it hits every enemy, doesn't current Victor ult just hit just one target? Am I tripping? Does the current Victor ult just hit one target, or is it multiple? Oh, to all nearby enemies, never mind, all.
everything around him.
we also updated all of Victor's skins. We do want to point out that because of the updates to Prototype Victor, his price will be increasing from 520 RP to 750 RP. So if you want to get him at the cheaper price, make sure you get it before his updates
I already have it.
go live. All right? That's it for the Arcane spoilers. So right now, we'll hand things over to Steph and Chad to talk about seasons.
Hey everyone, I'm Chad, aka McIver. I'm the seasons lead on League of Legends.
And I'm Steph, aka 100 Piece Nuggets, or the cosmetics lead.
In the last dev update, Medler and Pabra mentioned we're introducing thematic seasons. So today, we're here to talk more about what a season is, what to expect with the theme, and what the experience is going to be like both on and off the Rift.
Over the years, we fleshed out the world and regions of Runeterra, as well as various alternate universes like Star Guardian, High Noon, or Darkstar. We've highlighted these worlds in moments like summer events or narrative drops around champion releases. Now we want to take that immersion further with our new seasons.
So next year, we're going to have 3 seasons, each around 8 patches long, where we're going to follow champions around different regions of Runeterra.
What? So it's not just gonna be Noxus the entire That's really cool.
Each one is going to have its own theme, but we're going to have an overarching narrative that connects them throughout 2025.
And each season's theme will be the anchor for most of the content going into the game as well.
In the past, we've had these big releases like Swarm or Spirit of Hearthhome. They're super memorable and fun, but they're also not connected to a larger integrated moment. And in seasons, we want everything to connect together. That means things like gameplay updates, modes, mini games, and champions will mainly have a strong tie to the season's theme.
We'll have a bunch of skins that celebrate that seasonal theme.
I'm glad they are finally making it so League is more about lore and not just this fucking outdated Summoner shit. We still, the map is still called Summoner's Rift Bastard. I'm glad there is more connection to lore because it's just so cool and it's just so nice and will make more people because before Arcane, not really many people gave a shit about lore, right?
But we'll also continue to invest in a wide variety of skin lines that are unrelated to the season as well. So expect to see celebrating Lunar Revel or things like bees.
Not the bees! But that's fine, saying that the shitty skin Project and High Noon will still be in the game, whatever. As long as most of them are connected to the region, we need lore skins. Lore skins are so good. You can't tell me looking at You can't look at this and be like, no, bro, I want more project skins like this garbage, right? I don't want this badass shit that interconnects into Silas's lore. I want this garbage project shit, bro. Like, man, I'm so glad.
Ultimately, our goal is to immerse you in the parts of the world that we're visiting from the moment you open the client to the moment you see the victory screen and everything in between.
Yeah, also, like, this one is one of the best skins in the game. Like, more of this shit. It's so good. It's so good. The lore skins are so good.
So, enough tiptoeing around it. We know that you want to know what Season 1 is. So, for our first ever season, we are headed to the land of strength and domination, Noxus.
Hey everyone, I'm Riot Froxon, lead game
My
designer
goat!
of the league.
And I'm
Froxon.
Ryan Oberon, project lead of the Summoner's Rift team. Next year, when you step onto the Rift, it'll look a little bit different than you're used to. We want seasons to be a way you can immerse yourself in League, especially once you load onto the Rift. So we have a preview of some of the updates you can expect in Season 1 of 2025.
We're headed to everyone's favorite region of fierce fighters, cloak and dagger magic, and strength, above all.
Like, finally they are doing more map skins and map changes. Oh my fucking god.
Prepare to be... decimated! Beyond the Noxian invasion of the map, we've also made some gameplay improvements and changes for next year.
First, it wouldn't be a new season without an overhaul to the item system. Just kidding.
You got my hopes up, bro. Please, I'm begging, bring back Divine Thunderer and bring back Old Guinsos.
But there are some Noxian-themed boot upgrades, but it's not as simple as picking them up from the shop. In fact, they come along with a new mechanic, Feats of Strength.
There are 3 objectives that your team can claim throughout the game. First Blood, First Tower, and first 3 epic jungle monsters. If your team is the first to complete 2 of these 3 objectives, so for example, First Blood and First Tower, your Tier 2 boots will transform into new versions with slightly better stats. You'll also get access to powerful Noxus-themed boots, which you can purchase as a final upgrade.
Oh my god, no. No! 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 Not tier 3 Ninja Tabby! No! Please, no! Not tier 4! You're not making another Ninja Tabby, right? No. Please, no. Oh my god. Incoming! Dodges 20% of auto attack damage. Range top worst nightmare. Tier 3 Tabby, I'm killing myself. No.
We want Feats of Strength to celebrate early game successes without immediately snowballing the game out of control. We're experimenting with different types of power progression to see how it feels for a reward in the early game to open up more choices in the late game.
We're also introducing Nexus turret respawning. An incredibly frustrating experience is just winning
Yes!
a team fight
Finally!
only using Nexus turrets. You kept the game alive, but at what cost? Now it feels like your team is doomed to hang around in your base for another 200 years, babysitting an open Nexus. To give your team a better chance at coming back from these situations, your Nexus turrets will now respawn after a set time once they're destroyed. Now, your team can rally for an epic comeback without having to worry about a backdoor casting.
Oh my fucking god, yes, finally! The amount of frustrating Kale games I've had. Oh my god, thank you, Riot Games. This is so good. This is so good. If you lost double tower against any champion that can side lane, it was fucking over. This is so good. Fine. Nobody liked those backdoors. Nobody liked playing them out. It felt like it was doomed. Thank god. Oh my god, yes.
We're also adding some new minor runes to rebalance some of the vision-related options in the domination tree. Sixth Sense, Grizzly Memento, and Deep Ward.
What do they do? Wait, did that warder just have fucking 4 health?
As well as a new addition to the sorcery tree called Axiom Arcanist, which makes ultimates more powerful.
What
We
the
also
fuck?
couldn't resist changing items just a little bit, so we're adding some,
How would that work? Does it just make them deal more damage?
as well as a new addition to the sorcery tree called Axiom
That
Arcanist,
mom dealt
which
a lot
makes
of
ultimates
damage.
More powerful. We also couldn't resist changing items just a little bit, so we're adding some small scope adjustments to tank items and adding a new item called Bloodletter's Curse.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that from a TF
Well,
arena?
new-ish. It'll look familiar if you've spent time in Arena.
Yeah.
But if you haven't, Bloodletter's Curse reduces the target's magic resistance from repeated spell hits, which is sort of like an AP version of Black Cleaver.
Oh my god, Kale. On-hit Kale is back?
Finally, let's dig into the biggest update of the season, Arcane, Bringer of Ruin. The new epic jungle monster is drawn to death and destruction. He will spawn only once at 20 minutes on either the top or bottom side of the map, whichever side has seen the most champion damage and kills by 14 minutes. To signal where he'll make his entrance, Arcane's arena will spawn, adding new permanent walls to that side of the map. Arcane's
Oh my god, so you don't get them early game on top lane. I thought it was gonna be early game on top lane so Camille and Action can lane. So they are adding tier 3 ninja tabbies and they are not even adding the wall in the top lane. Bro, just fucking remove Action at this point. Who gives a fuck? Just remove Action. Fuck you, Riot.
Dark Influence will also cause blood roses to grow periodically in the areas where champions have been killed. More death means more roses. Blood roses drop bloody petals for your entire team, which stack any number of times and last through the entire game. For each petal collected, your whole team gains a small experience and power boost. So if you see one, grab it.
Okay.
Arcane has two forms, Ruinous and Voracious.
You look so fucking cool, wow.
Higher action games spawn Ruinous Arcane, who you might want to fight up close and personal to avoid his constricting rings of damage, which creates the perfect chance for an ace and a steal. Killing Ruinous Arcane grants bloody petals to the team who kills him and spawns a grove of blood roses in the area for anyone to collect. Voracious Arcane spawns in lower action games. He does less damage to his enemies, but as his name implies, is hungrier. As his health gets lower, he gets an increasingly more powerful drain ability based on missing health.
Holy shit. Finally a neutral object that isn't a pushover, looks like.
The team who takes down Voracious Arcane gets a one-time rebirth buff, similar to Guardian Angel. So now you really have a reason to force that team fight.
We're introducing Arcane for a couple of reasons. First, unless you're T1, a 20-minute Baron is pretty tough to get. So we're moving Baron's spawn back to 25 minutes and providing another mid-game macro option in the form of Arcane. Second,
I like that. That just makes like super late game champions so much powerful, like Kale.
based on how
And Action as well.
Arcane plays out each game, we hope to see more different and interesting game states in both mid and late game. And we feel that designing an objective whose spawn location, form, and rewards are decided by how you play should make each game of League feel more varied.
Our goal is for every gameplay change to make League better. As we move to seasons, this remains the same, so these changes were designed for the long term. That said, we'll keep an eye on how they're landing and make adjustments if needed. But for now, Arcane and all the other updates are here to stay for good. We can't wait to see how these go as you start your climbs next year.
As part of building seasons, we took a look at how rewards would be part of the overall seasonal experience.
Oh my god. W imię Ojca i Syna Ducha Świętego. Amen. Please rework Battle Pass. Please rework Battle Pass. Please rework Battle Pass. Please add like shitty 750 and 975 skins to the Battle Pass. Please. Please, I'm begging. Please, please. This Battle Pass is just not it. It's just not it. Tokens are not satisfying, bro. Tokens are garbage. Mythic Essence, whatever, right? Fucking garbage emotes that I will never use are not it. Just please, begging. Give us like a bit worse skins and just like make the prestige like tier 100 but not bought with tokens. Anything. Please rework Battle Pass. The Battle Pass is so boring and stale. Give us like cool missions. Like play a certain champion. Gets X amount of kills. Something, bro. I'm begging. Please. Please. This Battle Pass, it has been here for years. And it's the worst one out of any game I play. Like, just give us the Call of Duty one, please. Call of Duty has by far the best Battle Pass and Fortnite. Fortnite Battle Pass and Call of Duty Battle Passes are the best ever in any like game. So just copy that and add it to League. Let's see what they do.
That led us to updating our reward systems. That means things like event passes, champion mastery, honor rewards, etc. We felt that this was a great time to address some problems that have built up. We're going to dive into those details, so bear with us.
First, over the years, these systems have become needlessly complex. With an excessive number of currencies, unnecessary steps to craft and claim rewards, overlapping loot types, we could go on. I've been given some key fragments that you have to then craft into a key that you pair with a chest, that you open up to get another key in a chest and some essence that you open up to get a skin shard that you pair with some orange essence or reroll to eventually get a random skin. That sort of level of unnecessary complexity going on.
Secondly, those systems are all scattered throughout the client. What you can earn, how and where you track it, etc. sucks. And third, events and the rewards being only sometimes available make some moments less rewarding to play League.
So, here are some of the changes we're making. There will always be a battle pass active, with both a free and a paid track, with the price the same as an event pass today. You'll get pass rewards through the tracks, meaning we're removing the event tokens and shop.
There will be 2 passes per season,
Yes.
with them tying
Yes.
into each season's thematic. That means most of the rewards will reflect what's going on in and around the game, and fewer random rewards. We'll have the same number of passes per year at 6, with a longer average duration per pass.
We're also moving most of our scattered reward systems to the free track of those battle passes. So, most rewards will now be in one place, with systems like Honor and Champion Mastery feeding into the pass. For example, having a high Honor level will give bonus to pass experience earned.
You can earn 12 skins per year
Higher honor level. Yeah, I'm good.
with the free pass. Half of these skins will be themed to the season you unlock them in. We'll also be simplifying the loot and crafting system.
Yes!
Will always be available, so Masterwork chests, for example, will get phased out since they serve such a similar purpose. Overall, we want the pass to be the core vessel for how you track and earn rewards. If you choose to buy the paid version, we also want it to be very clear what you're getting and how to make the most of it.
Now, these elements have a ton of moving parts to them. There's a lot more details than what we've talked about just here. We'll cover that all in the dev blog that's out right now.
It's fine because past experience is like depending on your performance. I might be honor 0, but I probably will earn more than most of you because I can actually play the game. Fuck you, chat. Fuck you. You might make fun of me of being honor 0, but I am good at the game, so I will still complete it faster. Fuck you. And yes, W monetization. Thank God. League. I never could realize, like, I never made it I never decided which battle pass is worse, League of Legends or Apex Legends. If you played Apex, bro, both League and Apex Legends, I could never decide which one actually has the worst battle pass. Apex Legends really gives you nothing until like level 100, and it's really fucking cancer to level. But wow, but League 1 is just next level. Yeah, I need to grind tokens so I can get, like, everyone gets either the prestige skin, like, let's be honest, you don't buy the battle pass unless you want the prestige skin, right? So you either get the prestige skin or the essence. And then like, wow, let's look at those rewards. A random skin that I will probably fucking never use. Borders, which are super expensive and ugly. We got a fucking Ugandan key and a random champion shard and then blue. Wow, crazy battle pass. And you cannot like earn currency to rebuy it. You cannot earn currency to rebuy it. Wow, crazy battle pass. Crazy, bro. Oh, shit.
Switching gears a bit, I want to talk about another change for next year that isn't quite tied to seasons, but instead by feedback from all of you. Ranked resets. These have been a topic of a lot of conversation in recent years.
Please, no more freeze, please. I'm gonna cry.
Particularly when it comes to feelings around how often you want to restart your climbs, how fast a climb should be, what feels rewarding versus what feels like a grind, etc. And looking back, we don't think 12 resets a year has been the right call for League. So, we're moving to 6 per year. Okay, just kidding. Please, put down the pitchforks. We're going back to one large reset at the start of each year, with no additional resets during the year.
Rank system tuning in terms of the size of the January reset, the number of the games to climb.
That's okay. I wish it was 2 though. I wish it was 2. I wish it was 1, and then half the year it resets again. Because, oh my god. No reset. There's gonna be so much elo. Bro, the cutoff for you is good for you low elo pigs, right? But for high elo, man. The cutoff for Challenger is generally gonna be like 1,500 LP.
On average, and other systems will be similar to the numbers we used back in 2022 and before. That said, there will still be 3 Victoria skins you can earn, 1 for each season. If you want to earn each skin, you will need to win 15 ranked games during that season. Again though, neither your
Oh, careful, my girlfriend, you have to play more than 5 games.
visible rank nor your MMR will reset except in January.
Next up, we want to chat about a potential replacement for Quick Play that we'll be trying in some regions.
Please, fuck quick play.
It's called Swift Play, and it's meant to be a lower stakes experience than Summoner's Rift.
My problem with quick play, this is only for like top lane, but probably applies to other roles. Imagine you're like, I wanna play top lane, Teemo, right? And then you RNG a guy playing like Calcio or Ryze on an enemy, which is like a super counter. So quick play is supposed to be like relaxing and chill, but more often than not, anytime I play quick play, I just get such a vomit matchup. It just sucks any fun out of it. Not to mention, quick play is a breeding ground for all of the ranked restricted players, which just wanna get their fucking restriction, vamos, out. So they are like either super tryharding or they FF the game at like 10 minutes.
Though with more strategic elements than you'd find in, for example, ARAM. You'll still have the same core elements that you'd expect to find in a game of Summoner's Rift. You know, farming, snowballing, team fighting for objectives, etc. But with added changes to keep all players more competitive, like ramping gold and XP as the game goes on.
Yes! Dota Turbo! Dota Turbo! Please just copy Dota Turbo.
Those changes won't make it so you can suddenly jump ahead of your opponent if you're 0 and 10, but they will make it so that even if you're down, you're never completely out of the game.
The fact that Swift Play is also less punishing when behind should also make the mode ideal for those of you looking to play with friends you wouldn't be willing to put your LP on the line for. As mentioned, Swift Play will be rolling out in January to replace Quick Play in select regions, so we hope you'll give it a try and let us know what you think when it hits live.
Yeah, just put it in EOS, not like in a fucking Ugandan region, please.
We also have a blog dropping today with more details, so be sure to check that out. And last, but hopefully not least, we've got some changes coming to the practice tool. Over the years, you've told us that it's a useful but somewhat limited way to get better at League. The most common desire we've seen people bring up is to practice with other players, whether it's in one-on-one duels with a friend or on a full teamfight drill with a pre-made team.
Practice tool wasn't built with multiplayer in mind. And we've had some cautions about how League could be a lot less fun if the optimal way to get better is to spend almost all your time in practice tool rather than playing real games. But we do think we've likely been too cautious here. So we're going to be giving multiplayer practice tool a try. You should see that on the PBE soon. It's an experimental feature, and we'll probably encounter an interesting range of bugs. That said though, we're looking into whether
1v1 me in Baron Pit, bro.
we can ship it as
But that's nice because now you can like actually test 1v1s, like late game ones without farming or fucking half an hour.
part of season start in January. And if that's not on track, we'll give you an update as to where it's up to.
Before we wrap up, one last seasons thing. We'll be changing up how we name patches to match seasons. So instead of patch 15.1 coming out in January, it'll be patch 25.s1.1, calling out the year, season, and patch number. Season 2 will then kick off in patch 25.s2.1. You get the idea.
I don't understand.
Okay, that is it from us today. The next time you hear from us will be in January, at the start of the season. We'll be back then to share some extra stuff that'll come out later in Season 1. We do want to acknowledge, though, that we've covered most of the big changes that you'll see day 1 next year. That said, still got a few surprises left.
And of course, we'll have the cinematic to kick things off. To no one's surprise, we can confirm that it's also going to focus a lot on Noxus and Noxian champions, but that's all we can share for now.
We hope you all have a great December, great holiday season, and a happy new year. Thanks so much for everything, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Nice, that's hype. I like the thing that they are making like seasons. I think that like the Matsia season, the Noxus season, and that it's gonna be free per year. That's so cool. I wonder if there's gonna be like a huge content drop. I'm telling you, they should make a new epic monster in the top lane alcove. They should make a new epic monster in the top lane alcove. That would be good. Yeah, let's look at the changes now.
Season 2025 is now here, and thank you, Riot, for giving me the opportunity again to talk about it, just like last year and with Swarm. Let's talk about the structure. There's 3 seasons a year with 2 acts per season, and the first season is Noxus themed. And Summoner's Rift is getting a little Noxian makeover. As Day mined earlier in the year, there is going to be a new season pass. Event passes and token shops are gone. Each act
Thank God.
will have a season pass, so there's
Oh my god, yes, they are adding like skins to the fucking battle pass. Thank God, man.
going to be 6 passes in a year. It's going to be your traditional battle pass system. Each act will last for 4 patches, therefore each season will last 8. And for new content, such as gameplay updates, modes, minigames, champions, these will match the themes of each season. For skins, there's still going to be the wide variety of skin lines unrelated to the season. However, there will be some skins to celebrate the season theme. As for when we expect new champions, because there's going to be one champion per season based on some previous things, right? I've said we don't exactly know when they'll drop, right? I said
So Melmedarda for Noxus one, okay.
whenever it makes sense during the season.
Bro, we need a new Demacian champion. Oh my god, since it's gonna be probably Noxus, Demacia, Ionia, we know how Ionian champions turn out. So I cannot wait for the Ionian champion.
Season to release them. With the change to passes, with them being longer and everything, missions, now there's going to be dailies, weeklies, missions that are act long.
Nice, so they are actually adding missions that you have to play a certain champion. That's really good.
Events and even mastery missions. Pass pricing is still the same, 16
Premium bundle battle pass.
50 RP for the battle pass. However, with the
Everything you asked for, what the fuck? Yes, because it's just simple.
two higher tiers, the 260.
Okay, now what we really need. We need custom announcers.
50 and the 3650 RP. Their bundles are going to be changed slightly. The 2650 RP will include 10 battle pass levels, the champion receiving the prestige skin, and also the prestige emote, where the 3650 RP will include what I've just said, as well as 25 mythic essence and the prestige chromo, which we've first seen in the Arcane pass with Caitlyn. The pass is still going to be 50 levels long. As for free rewards from it, you'll get one thematic earnable skin permanent.
Oh, never mind. It's not like skins per battle pass. You get one thematic earnable skin and then one title, 2 emotes, 2 mastery emotes, 3 icons, 2 mastery. 5 icons, really? You're telling me someone buys battle pass for 5 icons? Oh, it's free, never mind.
One random 975 RP or lower skin, one title, 2 emotes, 2 mystery emotes, 3 icons, 2 mystery icons.
Okay, thank God, I was about to melt.
And 4,750 blue essence. And there's going to be infinite levels at the end of the track, which I assume just gives you more blue essence.
For everything from the free pass, free ancient sparks. Okay, free reward skins, 1 prestige skin, 3 borders, 7 orbs, 1 banner, 1 ward skin, 2 emotes, 2 icons. Okay, that's really not. That's good, that's good.
If you decide to pay, you'll get everything from the free pass, 3 ancient sparks to turn you into a real gambling addict, 1 prestige skin, 3 reward skins.
But are those reward skins just random skins or skins like decided on the battle pass? Hopefully it's like battle pass exclusive.
3 borders, 7 loot orbs, 1 banner, 1 ward skin, 2 emotes, 2 icons, and 1,000 orange essence, plus an infinite
Please add gacha to League. Please add gacha so I can gamble.
repeating reward that will give you 25 orange essence every 5 levels after level 50. Also, a really cool thing about the prestige skin, it's only going to be a prestige version now. There's not going to be any non-prestige version. So now the skin is truly going to be unique, right?
Thankfully. Why was that even a thing? That's so odd.
Said this will lead to higher quality prestige skins. We'll have to wait to see about that one, but it's very exciting. It will definitely feel a lot more unique now. Right, it's also adding the ability to buy levels of the pass if in case, you know, you run out of time and you want to complete it. Now, the pass has been covered. Let's just touch on loot a tiny little bit. Masterwork chests, they are being phased out for orbs. Basically, orbs are always going to be in the store, so there's no point in having the Masterwork chests. And Hextech chests aren't going anywhere, so you don't have to worry about that at all. Now, moving on to something slightly bigger, honor changes. They are removing the honor shop and tokens. You'll no longer be getting your honor level reset. And also, 3 honor Shen will be releasing at the end of the year for honor level 5 players. Now, before they close the honor shop, right, we'll be adding all the honor skins to it, so you can spend any leftover tokens on it. There'll be more information in Riot's dev blog that's out right now.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me. They are adding back the action. Please, Riot, I need this! Please, Riot, I need this! I need this!
Now, actually. Now, for my favorite topic. Yay, mythic variants. They're now being moved to the Sanctum with their own bad luck protection being at 40 pulls.
Yes! Gotcha! Gambling! Yes! Yes! Banners in League of Legends! Nice. Can't wait to lose my 50-50 on the exposed prostate action skin.
So now, mythic variants at worst will only cost 16,000 RP instead of 22,500 RP, which is still more than the original 40 mythic essence they once were before shoehorning them into a new cosmetic tier that finally sort of started making sense when they started to put more effort into them by changing the models and stuff, just some minor sound effects, visual effects, and texture tweaks. But I digress. What was I talking about again? Alright, yeah, practice tool changes. Multiplayer practice tools becoming a thing, and not too much to say on it. It should mostly work the same when it was accidentally sort of a thing on the PB a little while ago. It's going to make my life a little bit
What are banners? Banners are like, they will like feature like a skin that is like super nice, like ultimate or whatever. And then basically what banners are is that you buy like attempts at it. So you buy like 10 attempts and you do what is called a pull. And then you do the pull, it will probably play an animation. You could technically just like do a 10 pull for like, I don't know, $20. And then you get like, I don't know, 5 skins, but you also get the ultimate, right? And what banners have is that they have something called the PT. So once you reach like 80 pulls, you're guaranteed to get the skin from like, you know, from the banner that you're like, you know, pulling on. So it's basically just gambling. You either get the skin really early or you just keep pulling garbage.
easy recording.
If you play the Genshin, you will know how that works. Because, fun fact, Genshin odds and prices are exactly the same as the ones in Riot for like ultimate skins for the Sanctum. So guaranteeing like the featured 5-star from Genshin is gonna be the same price as guaranteeing an ultimate skin from the Sanctum. But if you ever played Genshin, sometimes you get it very early. So it's not like you will have to pay $200 most of the time. Like most of the time you will early PT.
On certain things, since I don't have to depend on the bots.
But the thing is, Genshin, like you get basically new characters that have lore gameplay. Here is just skins. You can skip it. It doesn't matter. And in Genshin, you can earn the currency for free.
Behaving properly. As for ranked, I'm a filthy casual, so I don't really care too much. But right, heard that ranked players don't like multiple rank resets a year, so they're changing it to be 1 again.
Cool.
Congrats. Finally, the big season 2025 gameplay changes. No huge map changes this time. Well, a tiny little map change. Not talking about the Noxus map, but there's going to be a new jungle mob, and he will spawn some walls. So first, Baron is now going to spawn again at 25 minutes instead of 20 minutes. So to fill this new 20-minute spawn, there's going to be a new objective. Arcane, the bringer of ruin.
Why does he talk that way? You're pissing me off. I'm just gonna say, the way he's talking is pissing me off the looks. Type 1 if you agree.
He'll spawn either top or bottom, depending on which side has seen the most champion damage and kills by the 14-minute mark. And his arena spawns 2 little walls that will remain there for the entire game. He has 2 different forms, and based on what actually happens in the game will cause which one will spawn, and each one will have its own unique buff. A unique thing that's getting added to him that can spawn before 20 minutes are blood roses.
Drew, when was Baron spawning at 25 minutes?
Blood roses will grow periodically in areas where champions have been killed. And each team gains a small amount of XP and a permanently stacking adaptive force buff for every blood rose collected. For games that see higher action, that will spawn the Ruinous version, who grants bloody petals to the team who defeats him, and also spawns a grove of blood roses in the area for anyone to collect. Taking down this Ruinous version also grants increased effects from all epic monster rewards. For slower paced games, the Voracious form spawns instead.
Oh, I thought this one spawns when there is a lot of kills, but it's the opposite.
And if you take him down, he'll grant you a one-time rebirth buff. So if you take fatal damage, you will be revived at your base. Oh,
That's what they said, so action, Rez!
And Rift Herald spawns at 16 minutes now. As for
Whatever.
other crazy changes coming, Nexus turrets are going to respawn now? So now you don't have to really worry too much about having an open Nexus. As for other new mechanics that are coming, Feats of Strength. This is a new system that's going to replace gold rewards from First Blood and First Turret, but also you can get them by having the first 3 epic jungle monsters. Whichever team completes 2 out of the 3 first will win the Blessing of Noxus. Now this buff will grant a small bonus to anyone with tier 2 boots who were on the team that won. And once you've built 2 legendary items, you can then spend gold to upgrade your boots to tier 3. Another small stat bonus and a unique effect depending on which boots you upgrade. Riot gave us an example with plated steel caps, the free tier 2 boots.
Cost 750 gold armor, 700 gold, 5 armor from what's a unique effect. After taking physical damage from a champion, gain a physical shield for 10% max HP. No! No, what is this? What the fuck is this? Just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me like IRL in game. Just kill me like IRL in game, bro. Just kill me. Like who cares anymore? Just kill me, bro.
Will get additional 5 armor. As for the tier 3 upgrade, it will cost 750 gold, but it provides another extra 5 armor, 5 movement speed, and a unique passive that after taking physical damage from a champion grants the owner a physical shield for 10% of their maximum HP for 5 seconds with a 10-second cooldown. And don't worry, they did think about Cassiopeia. With a 10-second cooldown. And don't worry, they did think about Cassiopeia. Though I don't know how it works for her. It just will. As for runes, they're adding some, they're removing.
Okay, let's remove the nullifying orb. Eyeball collector gone. GG. ARAM players, GG. GG, my favorite rune from ARAM removed. GG. Actual GG. ARAM nerf, GG. ARAM players in shambles. Eyeball was so good. Nullifying orb, whatever, nobody gives a shit. Zombie ward is good for pro, and Ghost Pora was useless. Axiom Arcane will buff your ultimate's ability, damage, healing, or shielding, and refund you some cooldowns on takedown. I don't know who. I mean, this will be good on many champions, but I'm thinking who. Imagine combining this with Aurora and like Ultimate Hunter. Deep Ward makes teleports that you place in an enemy jungle deep, granting them plus 1 HP and lasts 30 to 45 seconds long. Increase to 30 for yellow trigger. Beginning at level 11, teleports that you place in the river will be considered deep and grant the respective bonuses. Oh, nice, a support buff. Support lol was so fucking weak, Riot was like, let's buff it, lol. 6 Sense automatically tracks a nearby enemy ward if you cannot already see it tracked. If you're a melee champion, it will have a 300-second cooldown. With a 360 cooldown of range, not only like the enemy ward, also reveal it for 10 seconds, giving you a chance to take it out. That seems so shit, wow. Fundamentals, which grants an infinitely stacking 5 trinket ability heads upon champion takedowns. In modes where this doesn't make sense, like ARAM, the user will gain 3 ability haste instead for ultimate. Whatever.
You can just look it up in their dev blog. I don't really want to go over them all. This is already running on quite a bit longer than I was hoping. And teleport's getting reworked, so now champions will no longer instantly blink once the channel is complete. They will instead visually move across the map, and unleash teleport, you'll move a bit quicker. The last thing is rework, so now champions will no longer instantly blink once the channel is complete. They will instead visually move across the map, and unleash teleport, you'll move
nice, that's pretty nice.
A bit quicker.
But just visually or what?
Champions will no longer instantly blink once the channel is hoping. And teleport's getting reworked, so now champions will no longer instantly blink once the channel is complete. They will instead visually move across the map, and unleash teleport, you'll move a bit quicker. The last thing is Riot's going to be trying something called Swift Play, which hopefully will replace Quick Play. It's got some interesting changes. Which if you're interested, just read the dev blogs. There's quite a few bits in there. So those are the big...
Probably want to be able to use TP in combat. 6-pack nerf.